Hello, Ming, are you there? Um, okay, Ming, can you turn on your microphone? Okay. Wow. Okay, do you need to turn on more lights? Có cần phải bật đèn thêm nữa không? Oh, what is this?
No.
Okay, good. Right, Ming, how was your week? How was your week?
Really hard. Yeah, really hard.
Oh, it's been like hot or hard? Hot meaning like the heat was too high.
Yeah, the hot. Yeah.
Okay, hot. Oh, okay. So you're in Hanoi, right? You're in Hanoi.
Yes.
So, like, how has the temperature been? Like, which was the highest temperature? What was the highest temperature?
I don't know. Uh, I think it's about um, it's about more 30 degrees, maybe because Microsoft weather told me that the weather in Hanoi in right now is 88 F
88 Fahrenheit. Okay, 88 Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Okay. So why don't you change the like, no, why don't you change the measurement back to Celsius degree? It will be better for you. Yeah. Yeah. So my phone tells me that it is currently 36 degree in my place now. 36 degrees. So I can understand like your complaint about the weather being too hot. I totally understand that. But did it rain in your place?
Mm,
Has there been any rain?
no,
No, not a
no,
single rain.
it's-
Okay. Wow.
but
So
I think it will rain soon because uh yeah, because the weather forecast have told that maybe next week Hanoi will turn back into cold weather.
oh, okay. So like next week, Hanoi will expect the cold weather.
Yeah.
Okay, that is really interesting because like it is mostly summer now. Yeah, it's beginning to,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the early beginning of summer. But like hearing that Hanoi will get cold weather, I'm kind of jealous. I'm kind of jealous. Yeah.
No, it's not really because can easily get you can easily beat you with this weather because the weather change rapidly and you cannot
Uh,
uh, and,
uh,
and your body cannot control it. So many people get ill because of get sick of it because of this weather.
because there's a big change, like there's always a sudden change between the temperature, right? So like
Yes.
during the day the temperatures gets really high, but in the afternoon and evening the temperatures drop down drastically. I understand. Well, it is the same for the south too. I mean, like my weather forecast is saying that in the next couple of days the weather will be super hot. The highest record for temperature will be around 37 degree, right? The lowest will be around 25 degree at night. But like there will be a lot of rain too. Yeah. It says the next week is going to be super rainy. I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, the next week is going to be super rainy. Okay, so does Hanoi rain a lot in May, in April and May?
Mm, yes. After a few days of getting really hot weather, there might have a high chance of raining uh raining after that day.
Mm-hmm.
And of course it will rain really like hard and sometimes there will be a storm.
Oh, sometime there will be a storm. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, so speaking about storm, yesterday in my place, can you hear that?
Mm, yes.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so yesterday in my neighborhood, um, well, we welcomed a really big rain. I could call it a rainstorm because like rain came along with thunder and lightning. Yeah, so I could call it a rainstorm. The rain was so heavy that the water level went up really high. Okay, and in our place there was a spot, is an area that the water became like the water current was so strong that it could drag your vehicles and your body away. Okay, so it was reported on the news that one person was dragged by the water current. Okay, he was hurt by that, and luckily he survived at the end. But like it was a really scary thing to see that, to know that someone got hurt during a rainstorm. Hey, do you understand my story?
Yes,
Okay, good.
yeah,
Right.
because lũ like
Flood, flood
uh,
là lũ.
yeah, a flood. In cities, sometimes water is very high, and if there uh, hệ thống thoát nước.
Hệ thống thoát nước. Water drainage. Để cô kiểm tra lại. Water drainage. I don't remember correctly. Drain. Yeah, okay. Water drainage system. Like this. Water drainage system. Okay, I sent you in the chat. Water drainage system. Okay, you can hear, you can see it on the subtitle too. Okay.
Because if the city, if the weather raining all the day by day, so the water drainage system cannot control it, and it easy when we can see that some streets are full of water.
Mhm. You have you have to mention the fact that the water drainage system is often filled with trash, right? With trash and
Yeah,
rubbish. So that is why this system does not work properly. Sometimes you will see that the trash and rubbish covers the system. It covers the system. So water cannot go through each hole in the system. Okay. So I hope that in the next couple of days you will expect good weather, not rainy weather like us in the south. Sometimes like rain during May in the south is a bad thing because a lot of flooding will happen. A lot of flooding will happen that cause serious damage to the people's life here. Right. So have you ever expected like bad weather that affects your daily life?
mm,
Have you ever experienced bad weather that affects your daily life?
yes, I have seen a couple of storms pass through my house.
Ooh.
No, yeah, but really not really harmful because it just appeared in a few minutes. So
Okay. Okay, so they were not. Remember, me what happened in the past, use past tense. Okay. Okay, they were not harmful or they were not dangerous at all because they came and left in a moment. Okay, thank you. Right. Okay, I hope in the next couple of days you will expect good weather. And yeah, okay. I heard that summer in Hanoi like is the hottest. Summer in Hanoi is really annoying, right? Yeah, right. Okay, now we move on to our lesson today. Last time we completed unit 1, okay, and now we open the new chapter to welcome unit 2. Okay, so looking at the unit 2 title, you see that we're going to study mostly about problems. But what exactly are we going to study about problems? Let's look at the unit map here. Okay. So when you hear the word problem, do you think about problem of your life, like problem in your daily life, or problem about your feelings more? Em nghĩ về cái nào nhiều hơn? Which one is the first thing that comes to your mind? Problems in your daily life, okay, like your study, your job, okay, or problems, small problems like your feelings, your emotions.
Problem. I would think problem uh, I have just see any like serious problem yet.
You mean that
Uh,
you have never experienced any serious problem?
yes.
Okay.
So I think the normal problem is has the weather today.
Uh-huh.
It's too hot.
Okay, so you tend to think more about problems in your daily life that are not serious, right? Khi nói về cái chữ problem và chữ vấn đề thì mình sẽ nghĩ về những cái vấn đề nhỏ nhỏ như là thời tiết thôi, đúng không? Chứ không có nghĩ về những vấn đề đau to búa lớn, không nghĩ về cảm xúc nhiều lắm. Okay, good. Thank you. Right. Okay, so now let's look at the unit map to see what kind of problem are we going to tackle. Here we have describing feelings, idioms to describe feelings. Okay, so now we're touching the emotional problems. Đúng chưa? Những vấn đề liên quan đến cảm xúc. Được chưa nào? Okay, good. Right. And all the other titles are suggesting that we are going to deal with either emotional problem, okay, or like social problem, những vấn đề liên quan đến xã hội, được chưa nào? Vấn đề về cảm xúc hay vấn đề về xã hội, vấn đề về cuộc sống hàng ngày. Okay, right. Okay. I hope that you find this topic interesting. Right. Okay, now, okay, since we're going to talk about feelings, I would like you to look at 3 pictures, A, B, and C, and try to guess how are they feeling in each picture.
Look like they feeling tired and maybe a bit annoyed.
Okay, tired, annoyed, thank you. Right, so the first person, she's feeling tired or annoyed. Do you remember the extreme version, like extreme adjective of tired?
Exhausted.
That's right, exhausted. Okay, you can say exhausted as well, right? Okay, everybody is exhausted at some point in their life when we're dealing with too much work. Okay, she looks annoyed. Okay, why do you think she looks annoyed? What do you think is the cause of her being annoyed? What do you think the cause is?
Maybe I see that maybe he's not there. Her homework or her study.
Okay, so can you put it in a more complete sentence? Okay, you describe her feelings and tell me the cause in one sentence.
I think maybe he's annoyed with her study.
Okay, so you said that she is annoyed with her study and she looks tired, right? You can all say that.
Oh,
Okay, annoyed because her eyebrows are frowned, đúng không? Annoyed bởi vì cái hàng lông mày nó cau lại, nhìn rất là bực bội khó chịu. Okay. Okay, she is annoyed because of her study. She looks really tired. Tại sao mà lại nói tired? Bởi vì cái hành động mà chống tay chống cằm như vậy là để nghỉ ngơi thoải mái, đúng không? Cho nên mình sẽ đoán là oh, she looks exhausted. Được chưa? Okay, right. Picture B, there are 2 people in this picture. Okay, try to see how each person is feeling.
the girl is upset and jealous.
Ah, the girl is upset and jealous. Okay, what is the reason?
Just her brother uh, has a candy, but she not.
But she doesn't. Okay, has and
She
doesn't.
does. She does.
One more time
She
because her
doesn't.
brother. Okay, so this is a
Ha,
lollipop. This is a
yes.
lollipop. It's not a.
Lollipop.
Okay, this is a lollipop. Candy is like doesn't have a stick. Candies don't have a stick, but lollipops do. Okay, so one more time.
The girl is upset and jealous with her brother because he has a lollipop.
That's right.
And,
That
but
this kind of person, this kind of sentence is what I want you to say. A full sentence. Okay, continue. But
but he doesn't. But she
okay.
doesn't.
Okay, okay, but he doesn't. Okay, thank you. Đúng rồi. Cô quên mất là mình còn cái ý đằng sau đó là but she doesn't, tức là chị ấy bạn ấy thì không có cái kẹo đúng không? Rồi. Okay, sorry for cutting you out. Sorry for cutting you out. Sorry là khi mà đã chen ngang vô mình nha. Rồi cô nói là câu của mình nè. The girl is upset and jealous with her brother because he has a lollipop and she doesn't. Right, thank you. Okay, one more time. This is a lollipop. It's not a candy. A candy is like really, really small, right? And doesn't have stick. Okay, so picture C. Picture C. How is she feeling?
Just feel exhausted.
Exhausted. Okay. Okay, okay. You can say that she exhausted. Right. So can you see where is she? Okay, look at the background and tell me where is she?
She is in the airport.
Okay, she's at the airport. Good. She at
Yeah,
the
at
airport.
the airport.
Okay. So have you ever been to the airport before?
Yeah, a lot of time.
A lot of times. So you had to wait, right? You have to wait.
Yeah, sometimes my plane delayed for about 30 minutes and I have to wait. But
Okay.
it was okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
30 minutes is still okay to like compared to other people. My friends when she first came to Canada, her flight was delayed for almost 24 hours. Yeah. Yeah. So
but,
she,
but 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 at that time she can go home and relax. If like
yeah. No, no, no.
sometimes like
It's quite difficult because you know that in the south there's one big airport that is Tân Sơn Nhất, right? Hey,
yes,
she was from another province that is quite far from Ho Chi Minh City, but she's still in the south. Okay, vẫn là ở miền Nam
oh,
thôi nhưng mà ở một cái tỉnh rất là xa thành phố Hồ Chí Minh. So imagine you paid a lot of money just to go from your hometown to Ho Chi Minh City to visit the airport and wait there. But then you should suddenly got an announcement that your flight is going to be delayed, like very very late, around 10 to 15 hours or something. Okay, will you go back and then go back again?
well, if she has money, she can spend it in a small hotel, but
Yeah,
not
yeah,
cost she that a lot
yeah,
that
that
much money.
yeah, that's what she did. She rested at a hotel at no a really small motel nhà nghỉ á. Like she rested
Yeah.
at a motel for around uh for around like yeah 10 to 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours, and after that she came back to the airport and finished her like check-in and stuff. Okay, so back to the problem. Okay, so when you are at the airport you have to wait, right? Okay, so in your
Yes.
case, you waited for 30 minutes. How were you feeling during those 30 minutes?
Mm, it's okay
Okay.
because don't have anything because uh like I'm not in some hurry like emergency situation so waiting that long is okay.
Okay, so waiting that long is okay, right? So imagine if you like imagine you hadn't been waiting for 30 minutes, but you had been waiting for 2 hours. Okay, your flight was delayed for 2 hours. How are you going to feel during those 2 hours?
To take a nap is the best choice.
Oh my god. Right. Okay. So you gave me a solution. I'm just asking your for your feeling. Okay. So look at this girl. So it like like just imagine she got announced that like she got an announcement that her flight was going to be delayed for 2 hours. She's already exhausted because she has to prepare a lot of things, right? But now
Mhm.
she's going to feel like, what am I supposed to do during those 2 hours? Taking a nap is okay, but it's still boring, right? It is still so boring. Hey, I'm trying to get you to say the word bored, but I failed.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
See,
oh,
look at her. She is not annoyed because at least her eyebrows are not frown. Câu này thì không có annoyed lắm bởi vì cái lông mày không có trao lại, không có thể hiện sự khó chịu. Chỉ là kiểu thẫn thờ thôi đúng không? Và có chút gì đó thẫn thờ, sau đó kiểu ngon có vẻ mệt mỏi một tí xíu thì mình nói là exhausted hay là tired. Rồi, và nhắc đến cái việc mà chờ máy bay nữa thì chắc chắn là không thể nào không kể đến cái vụ mà board rồi. Okay. Right. Okay, so now we know that she's exhausted, she's bored because she has to wait for her flight or because her flight was canceled. Okay, was delayed, sorry. Okay, so can you repeat that question again? Tell me how she's feeling and the reason.
she is tired and bored because she has to wait for the plane.
Okay, she has to wait for the plane. Thank you. That
Okay.
is good. Okay, right. Okay. Ooh, okay. You have some really difficult word right here. You have some very difficult word right here. I'm going to let you read like the definition first. I'm going to let you read the definition first. Right? So after 1 minute, I'm going to ask you if you have found their Vietnamese meaning. Okay? Cho Minh đọc những cái định nghĩa trước rồi sau đó cô sẽ kiểm tra xem là Minh có tìm được cái từ tiếng Việt đồng nghĩa với những từ này không. Right, okay. Have you finished reading?
Mm, okay.
Okay.
I did.
Okay, you have finished reading. Okay, so now the first word. This is pronounced disillusioned.
Disillusion.
Disillusioned. Okay, one more time. Disillusioned.
Disillusion.
Good, thank you. Remember the D sound at the end. Disillusioned. One more time.
Disillusion.
Thank you. Okay, so now you have read the definition. Could you think of the Vietnamese meaning for this word? It's quite
Um,
hard to come to think of something, right?
quê.
Quê. Okay, okay, that's an interesting definition. Okay, I will make it more formal. Okay, quê is something like very informal between the two of us, okay, between the people who are the same, who are at the same age, but I'd like to make it more formal. So for example, do you know music fam?
Yes.
Okay, you have heard of music fam, right? Okay, so do you know Amber Heard? Amber Heard and Johnny Depp?
It's a long time ago.
Okay, do you
Maybe.
do, do you know the trending article about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard? They have been in court, you know,
Break up.
yeah, they broke up a long time ago, and now Johnny Depp is suing Amber Heard for destroying his career, okay, because of her
Oh,
lies and like untrue facts. Okay, so Johnny Depp is like suing her. So what I'm trying to say is, before knowing about this breakup thing, we all thought that Amber Heard was a good actor, right? A good person, a good actress. But we found out that like eventually we found out that Amber Heard was not as good as we expected. Okay, so we were disillusioned about her. We were disillusioned about her. We thought her that we thought that she was a good person. She was perfect because she was beautiful. She had a good life. But after everything broke out, we were disillusioned because of how bad she was. Okay, understand? Okay,
yes.
another person. Okay, so delusion mostly happen with famous people. Okay, because in our eyes, in our own view, we think that those people are like like perfect. Okay, like perfect with flawless personality. But then at some point, we discovered that they are not the person we think. Oh yeah, I remember in Vietnam we have someone like that, Jack.
Uh,
Jack,
yes.
remember him? Okay,
Yeah, I
so
know.
yeah, all the fans were thinking that, oh, Jack is so innocent. He is so nice. Okay, he's such a kind person. But then we found out that he has a scandal, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, we realized he was not as nice as we thought, and we were disillusioned. Okay, so now could you find the Vietnamese translation?
Mm.
Cứ tưởng như người nào đó rất là tốt, rất là hoàn hảo, nhưng cuối cùng thì người đó không như thế, thì mình gọi cái trạng thái mà cảm xúc, cái cảm xúc mà khi mà nhận ra người đó không như mình tưởng, mình gọi là cảm xúc gì? Vỡ.
Vỡ mộng.
That's right, đúng rồi. Okay.
Ờ,
Okay, is it easier to understand now?
yes.
Okay, good, thank you. Right, disillusion, vỡ mộng, right? Okay, we think we believe in someone so much, but then we found out that they were all lying to us, or they were not as perfect as we had thought, so we were disillusioned. Tại sao nó là ở đây nó có chữ vỡ? Tại sao từ này lại được dịch như vậy? Thì mình để ý ở đây mình có illusion. Illusion nó giống như là cái ảo ảnh, ảo giác, là tất cả những cái gì mình suy đoán trong đầu, mình tưởng tượng trong đầu, đúng không? Rồi, vậy thì khi mà có cái tính từ dis ở đây là dis giống như là bật lại cái gì đó mình vừa mới nói. Thì illusion giống như là mình đang mơ mộng, mơ tưởng, mà disillusion nó đánh lại cái chữ mà mình vừa nói, thì có nghĩa là không còn mơ mộng được nữa, là vỡ mộng. Vậy thôi. Okay, the second word, envious. Can you say that? Envious.
Envious. Envious.
Okay, envious. After you have read the definition, what is the correct translation for this?
I think it has the same meaning with the word jealous.
That is right. That is correct. Envious is ghen Right. The same as jealous. Thank you. Okay. Right. The next two words are very difficult to explain, but I hope you will understand it either way.
Bất lực, bất
Okay.
lực.
Exasperated. Exasperated là bất lực hả? I think frustrated mới là cái bất lực, đúng không?
Not really like in the word
Okay, okay.
exasperated.
Okay, you
Exasperated. Because
exasperated. One more time.
Exasperated.
Okay, one more time. Exasperated.
Exasperated.
Thank you. Exasperated. Okay, so you defined it as bất lực. Okay,
Like they say that you cannot do anything to improve the situation. Like
Mhm.
when you like the example, like when you are watching a football match between Vietnam and another foreign country, uh, and then we're gonna lose and we cannot do anything to help our team win. So
Mhm.
that's how we feel.
Okay, so good job, from like thinking of an example, right? But remember the word bất lực in Vietnamese, they have two meanings. Okay, have two meanings. Okay, when you are too sad. Okay, so try to imagine a situation where you feel like, okay, I cannot do anything else right now. Okay, you feel really sad, you don't want to do anything because you think that even if you do something, it's not going to help, right? That is one example. The second example is that you're too angry, you're too annoyed. Okay, you want to do something but you don't know how to do it. That is different from the first example I told you. The first example is that you don't want to do anything because you already know it's going to change nothing. The second one is the exact opposite. You want to do something but you don't know how. Okay, right. But that is a good explanation coming from you. I like it. But look, next, frustrated.
Patient, because yeah, it's like we have same meaning with exasperated, but but in more positive way because the word in exasperated is extremely annoying, but in
Mhm.
frustrated is only like annoying.
Okay, right. So now you're going to say this is bực tức. Okay, I accept this. Okay, because you're feeling annoyed and impatient because you cannot do or achieve what you want. Okay, right. And finally, we
Mm,
have furious.
a lot of meaning
Yeah,
and
can what does it mean?
like like re- really angry.
Really angry. Okay, so have you ever heard of the term in Vietnamese giận bay màu, giận tím người?
Uh,
Okay. Okay, you're so angry that people can see the change in the color of your skin. Okay. Okay, that is an exaggeration. Đó là một biện pháp nói quá thôi, nhưng mà nó cũng đủ cho mình cảm nhận được là nó tức giận đến mức nào, giận bay màu, giận tím mặt. Đó. Vậy thì cái furious này cũng vậy. Okay. Fast and furious. Furious here meaning very angry. It does not mean dangerous. Okay. Right. Gọi là giận tím mặt, bay màu. Okay. One more time. Can you read all the words from the screen? Number one.
This disillusion,
Okay.
disillusion,
Disillusioned.
disillusion,
Thank you. Good. Two.
envious,
Envious. Good. Next.
exasperated,
Exasperate.
exasperate, exasperated,
Okay. Exasperated. Thank you. Next.
frustrated,
Frustrated. Thank you. Next.
furious.
Furious. Thank you. Good. All right. Okay. Now read some more definitions and then tell me the meaning of these words. Okay. You have some time to read the definition. Okay, have you finished reading all?
Yes, but I am still. I am
Yes,
still kind of find the Vietnamese meaning.
okay, don't worry. I will help you understand those. Okay, first word, humiliated. Humiliated.
Mediated.
Thank you, humiliated. Right. So for example, um, so humiliated. What to say? You know Hoài Ling's problem, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know Hoài Ling's problem. So like back in the day when he was exposed to the news that he got away with 14 billion dong, right? Okay. So people became really furious. People became really furious, and they made fun of him, kiểu như là dân mạng mình cứ chọc cười xong một cả khịa cái nhân vật
Yeah,
đó đó.
right. I have seen the memes like when he like join when he take part in the advertisement of Shopee,
Uh-huh.
and then like the memes show that he give the customer a voucher have a value of about like you know 40 billion dong.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, about
Sure.
okay. Okay. Good meme. Good meme. Okay, see, you see that people made fun of him, right? Mọi người đem cái chuyện đó ra làm trò cười, đúng không nhỉ? Okay. So from our side, because we made fun of him, we think that's funny. Okay. But
Yeah.
what does he feel at that time? Okay. So for example, if he knows that he's being made fun of, he is going to feel humiliated. Được chưa? Kiểu như là lúc mà mình phát hiện ra mình trở thành trò cười của thiên hạ ấy, thì lúc này mình sẽ cảm thấy như thế nào? Ok, chỉ một đội quần lên đầu một chui xuống đất là đúng không? Ok, ashamed, good, ashamed. Right. Vậy thì ở đây ấy, giống như là mình đang bị làm cho bẽ mặt. Được chưa? Rồi mình có nhìn thấy từ bẽ mặt này bao giờ chưa? Okay, good. Right. So humiliated, bẽ mặt. Okay. The feelings you get when someone made fun of you or someone is trying to make you feel stupid or ashamed. Okay, bẽ mặt. Này, hoặc là mình gọi ngắn gọn là quê, được chưa? Humiliated là quê. Right, thank you. Okay, next, hysterical. Okay, this one is very interesting. In a state of extreme excitement and crying, laughing without any control. Okay, so in a group of friends, right? Like imagine you and your friends, you saw a meme, a really, really funny meme, and someone of you guys, began to laugh uncontrollably. Okay, he laughed so loud he hit the table. Okay, or he tried to grab you and shake you like this. He's being hysterical.
Crazy.
A little bit, but like crazy is like in the mind, but hysterical is related to the action that he does without thinking, without control. Okay. Tăng động. Ok, hoặc là mình gọi là quá khích, đúng không nào? Okay, because we have the word excitement here. Excitement is phấn khích, right? And like being too excited to the point that you cannot control yourself is called quá khích. Được chưa nào? Okay. Next, it is easy. Decisive. Can you say it?
Decisive.
Okay, decisive. What is it?
Quả quyết.
Quả quyết. Okay, đúng rồi. Decisive là quả quyết. But in this situation, they are trying to define it in a very different way. Very important for the final result of the particular situation. Vậy thì cái decisive này nó giống như là yếu tố đóng vai trò quyết định. Được chưa nào? Đó là theo giải nghĩa ở trên này, nhưng mà mình hiểu cái nghĩa này từ trước thì mình biết đây sẽ là một con người quả quyết, a very decisive person. Next, okay, opposite from decisive we have indecisive. That is một con người thiếu gì?
Lượng.
Thiếu quyết đoán. Thì đều một con nghệ thuật quyết đoán. So for example, you cannot decide what to wear today. So you have been choosing between a red t-shirt and a white t-shirt. You're like, okay, this is good, but I don't think this is also good. I don't want to be judgmental. Okay, irritated. You know this word, right?
Iterate. Yes, like tức tối.
Tức tối, đúng rồi. Okay, tức tối. One more time, irritated.
Irritated.
Okay, next, upbeat. Upbeat, upbeat, upbeat. So what is upbeat?
You happy and lạc quan.
Lạc quan, ok. Lạc quan, phấn khởi. Đúng thế nào? Okay, so we usually use the word lạc quan for positive or optimistic. Okay, but upbeat is related to the feeling of happiness more, so we can say phấn khởi. Okay, now from the top, repeat, pronounce them again.
Humiliated.
Okay,
Humiliated.
more natural, humiliated.
Humiliated.
Good, next, hysterical.
Hysterical.
Good, next.
Decisive.
Đúng rồi, decisive. Next.
Indecisive.
Good, next.
Irritated.
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 Good, next.
Upbeat.
Okay, upbeat. Good. Right, so next time I'm going to ask you the pronunciation and meaning of these words again, okay? I hope you remember them well, and then I can ask you again. Okay, see you on Saturday at 3 p.m. Okay, we learned a lot of new vocabulary today, and I hope that with the way I am letting you figure out the meaning, okay, you will understand them better. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for coming here today. Right, see you on Saturday. Bye bye.
Bye. See you.